Do you ever have to get made up for something and you just think, well, I've already got makeup on, so maybe I'll shoot a video? This is one of those times. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? It's been a while. I kind of thought I was done with YouTube, actually, over this last almost 2 years. 2 years. It's coming up on 2 years, y'all. Anyway, things for me got really unbalanced, let's just say. You know, everybody's fine and things are totally okay now. But for a while there, it was really out of whack, like to the point where it was taking a toll on my physical health. And so I kind of thought I was done with YouTube. And I really scaled back everything I did. And I focused on the one thing I could do that was kind of actually really helping me get through that time. And that was the Book versus Movie podcast, which I've been doing now with my friend Margot D. Yes, we're both named Margot, for 8 years. 8 years we've been doing this podcast. And after 8 years, all of a sudden, we had an opportunity to do an affiliation with something called Spreaker, which is allowing us to do a few more new things. And one of the new things is that we get to stream to YouTube. And I didn't want to set up a whole new channel. I just thought, you know, this is part of my life. That's what I share here, or I've always shared here. So I'm going to share this with you as well. So you will notice that every now and again, or probably weekly, there'll be a new episode of Book versus Movie. You know, if you're not into that, you're not into podcasts, just ignore it. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I'll be fine. But maybe that's something that you like and you hadn't checked it out before. So it'll be here every week. And our first episode with Spreaker that went up last week is a great one. It was this book, Devil in a Blue Dress by Walter Mosley. This is a great book. I don't know if you've ever read it before. It's from the late 80s, early 90s, but it's set in the 1940s in Los Angeles. So if you're into film noir, you like that Bogey and Bacall kind of a vibe, The Big Sleep or The Maltese Falcon, it's very that. Fantastic. And the movie is not bad either. So that's already up. Next week we're doing, what is it called? Something like Something the Lord Made, I think is the name of the movie. And it's not based on a book. It's actually a magazine article. But I'll be popping in from time to time, sharing, you know, whatever's going on, maybe some planning stuff. Although my planning routine is very boring. I'm a Hobonichi person. But, you know, maybe you might want to see how I do a Hobonichi weeks. Or, I don't know. I have a wellness planner. I could share that. We'll see. We'll see. But I'd like to know what has been getting you through this time. You know, how have you been getting through it? I know a lot of us have been struggling in varying degrees, and I'm so glad that you're hanging in there, and I'm so glad that we're all here in this little community still. And I've been checking out your videos, but, you know I haven't been here. Like I said, I thought I was really done, and I'm only going to be doing what I can manage to do, but I just wanted to pop in and say hi and explain why all of a sudden you're seeing Book versus Movie episodes on this channel. So that's it. That's about it. Stay tuned. More books, more movies. If you have suggestions for books and movies you'd like us to do. And by the way, I should clarify that in case you aren't familiar with the podcast. We've always done movies that were adapted from books, but when this situation that we're all in happened 2 years ago now, Margot and I committed to doing a brand new episode every single week. So that makes it hard to do like Les Miserables, which if you've ever read it, it's like this. So sometimes we do books. I mean, sometimes we do movies that are based on a novella or a short story or a magazine article, like next week's is a magazine article, or a musical. You know, we're going to do all musicals in March, which will be fun. So we're expanding. It says any literary source right now is what's it's all up for grabs. As long as it has a literary source of some kind, you know, a fortune cookie, we will do it. So I hope you enjoy it. It's nice to be back. I don't know. I hope I can do more, but I'm not going to make any huge promises just yet. Take care and stay safe and healthy. Bye, everybody.